Good morning. It's 8 o'clock and I'm getting dinner ready, so I figured I would do it with you. First of all, I'm going to be cooking in my slow cooker, and I'm going to start with chicken, and I have it in my freezer safe bag, and it's one chicken breast. I'm going to be cutting it in half because it's actually going to be 2 meals. I want to eat the whole chicken breast. So I'm going to cut it and then I'll eat half of it tomorrow. And so let me cut that real quick. And I cut it through the middle so that it's 2 chicken breasts basically, and then lay it down flat so that I can put all of the seasonings and everything on top of it. Let me grab a wipey so that I can clean my hands. Okay, that way I'm not running water and everything this whole time. Okay. Actually, let me wash my hands real quick just because it's chicken. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Then I'm gonna put in 1 small onion, and you can kind of cut it any way that you want to. I'm going to put it in slices and then just put the slices on top of the chicken. And while I'm doing this, I kind of wanted to talk to you about the surgery on Tuesday. I'm really kind of nervous about it. I believe he's going to be going through the same incision that I had before, which is kind of cool because he'll be tidying up the previous incision, because it's kind of not the prettiest looking right now because he had left it open before and let it heal from the inside out. And so I'm just gonna open these up and place them on top of the chicken so that they cook evenly. But so it'll be more even, and then the one area that has closed but is still a scab and hasn't completely scarred over, that's actually the specific area that he'll be going into. So that'll be sutured over now, which is kind of a bonus. And so now it'll be completely closed. And it's kind of a jagged line where on the left side I have a perfectly straight incision, and then on the right side it kind of goes up and then down and then across. And that's just the way that my skin has healed. So it'll be a lot prettier now. Not that I care so much. I was kind of okay with the way that it was. It really didn't matter to me too much. I'm not going to eat all of these onions. They're really more for flavor than anything. But it's kind of dumb to waste them, so they can go in. And then next, I'm going to be putting in about 3 whole mushrooms. So I'm just going to slice them and throw them in. And then any big pieces like this, I'm just gonna slice in half so that they're more bite size. And then throw them on top of the onions. So like I said, the incision will look a lot prettier than it is right now, which is kind of a bonus. But the recovery time isn't going to be as bad as it has been in the past, which is good. But it still isn't going to be easy. And this is difficult to be doing without my husband there to help me recover. And he's kind of struggling a little bit that he's not gonna be here. And this is actually a new package of onions, so I'm just gonna put them in a Ziploc bag to put them back into the fridge. But he's kind of having a little bit of difficulty that he's not gonna be here. I'm gonna wash my hands again real quick. And I understand that that's difficult for him, and he feels guilty about that. But of course, the needs of the Army come first. You know, it's always Army first and foremost, and I get that, and he gets that, but it still doesn't make it easy. Okay, and for the spices, I'm going to be using salt and pepper. I actually like to use the Himalayan crystal salt. So I'm going to throw in a little bit of that. And then Tony's black pepper is my favorite. And then I need about a tablespoon of oil, and I like to cook with safflower oil. And then I'll be using a half of cup of each of the following, which is water, if you didn't hear me, that was water. And then orange juice, and then a red wine vinegar, and this is just the Walmart brand. It really doesn't matter which one you use. And it's going to take forever to come out, so I'm just going to pop the cap off. And then, oops, I'm going to put the cap back on. Because I only put one chicken breast in here, I actually don't need to cook this on low. I can cook it on warm throughout the day. And this is my glazed chicken. And it will cook till about 4 or 5, and then it'll be done. I can leave it in as long as I want to, though. Throw this in real quick. And that's it. It's done, and it's dinner. So anyway, So he's feeling a little bit bad that he's not gonna be here. And like I said, it's totally not his fault at all. The Army always comes first, but that doesn't make it any easier to deal with. You know, it's still hard, but it is what it is. I hate having dirty dishes in my sink. So normally at this point I would wash the cutting board, the knife, and the measuring cup, but I don't want to run the water in front of you guys right now, so I'm going to go ahead and leave them for a couple of minutes, and then as soon as I get off the computer with you, I'll go ahead and wash those and put them away. And let me just throw the mushrooms in the fridge real quick, and then I'll sit down and talk with y'all. Okay, so it's gonna be difficult to deal with the situation, but the recovery won't be so bad. It's just gonna be a few stitches, and then he'll take those out in like 10 days or 2 weeks or whatever. And, you know, won't be able to take a bath for a couple of days, that kind of stuff. But other than that, it shouldn't be too bad. It really shouldn't. So, you know, a little bit of anxiety, but that's going to be, you know, with any surgery. So, anyway, that's dinner for the day, and you should try it. It's pretty great. And we'll talk some more in the future, and hope you all are going to have a great day. Take care. Blessed be.